Morning, everybody. Good Tuesday morning to one and all. It's time for the second hour of the mid-morning buzz. Those of you joining us on television and on the social streams, good morning to you. And of course, good morning again to the loyal radio listeners. The onliners as well. See lots of you in North America. You're happy that we're back on the same time zone, right? Good morning to all of you. Folks say it's feeling like a summer day out there. Yeah. So here we are. And you see that the police, they're here with me. Well, it's so nice to see them. It's a pleasure to have this morning in studio, to have with us ASP Nola Lewis. I could forget the ASP name. ASP Nola Lewis and WPC and Nika Charles. All right? So they're here this morning and they'll be telling us all about their fantastic concert that's coming up. Shine. It's from the women's arm of the RGPF and it's coming up next Saturday at the Trade Center. We just take a quick break and we'll be right back. We're back inside the second hour of the mid-morning buzz, and we are here with ASP Nola Lewis and WPC and Nika Charles from the Royal Grenadiers, the women's arm of the Royal Grenadier Police Force, and the policewomen live in concert. They're taking a trip down memory lane, and it's happening next Saturday. So circle that on your calendar, the 21st of March. ASP Lewis, good morning, and WPC Charles, good morning to both of you.
Good morning, Brenda.
Hi, good morning, Brenda.
Well, it's so nice to have the police this Tuesday morning. Mm-hmm. It's nice to see you ladies. So Shine, this is the
third year.
Yeah. And you've been there from day one.
From day one. Inception.
Yes, right. So, of course, it's a concert. It's a way people get to see the woman, differently and so on and so forth. So tell us some of the things we can look forward to this year.
Okay, Brenda, thank you for having us, and good morning to the listening public. Shine, Police Women Live in Concert, a trip down memory lane. This concert is one of a difference. And we are going way back in the 1960s, 70s, 80s, and we are going to showcase our talents. Come see comedy, dance, fashion. Brenda, it will be so much fun. The police will just blast out on that night. On that night, it would be fantastic, Brenda.
Right. Mm-hmm. So you're out to wow your audience.
Wow.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So drama, dance, all of that good stuff will be on display.
Poetry.
Mm-hmm. All right. And of course, you two ladies doing anything?
Yes, we are.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be doing almost any and everything.
Really?
Yes. Singing, dancing, poetry. Come out and have everything. You'll see everything. And of course, you're coming out to see the lighter side of the female police officers. Come out to see the softer side of us. Let me bring that smile on your faces and have you in awe. And I can tell you, you will be in awe, because from the first and the second year, we had persons asking for more.
Yes. It's really good. It's really awesome. Really, really awesome. And it's just great to see, you see the police, you see you in this serious uniform, and then, to see you in a different light on stage and all of that. What does that do for you, though, as female police officers?
Well, it definitely helps us in our community policing outreach. You get a closer relationship with the public as well. And by some of our talents that we showcase. You have persons, you know, they recognize you more. You know, one time I was passing and they say, that's the girl with the seat. That's the girl who did the seat last year. You know, so people remember you by what you do and so forth.
Yes.
I mean, you know, it's a whole means of bringing out that, enhancing that image of the RGPF that we need so much. You know, and it's just fantastic, Brenda.
Wonderful.
It's just so much that it brings out in all of us. I mean, there are talents that, you know, were hidden from the women, and the concert brought out the best in them. And so we want to just showcase the talent in the women on the 21st. It's
funny that you say that, because ASP, I know you very well, and I always see you as this really stern police officer. Yes, I mean, not unapproachable or anything, but I always see you as this really stern officer. And when I saw you on stage, I was like, okay. There's that side to her.
That's the side.
That was that, yes. So you're right. You're so right about that. You're so right about that. So I guess now is a lot of rehearsals and all of that. How's that going?
We have rehearsal for the entire week this week at the Police Band House. And I must say that, you know, we must commend the police band. They have been working with us over the years, and you know, they have helping us propel that show. So I must commend the police band. So our rehearsals, as I said, for the entire week into next week, and we'll have our dress rehearsal next Thursday, the 19th. Okay. We'll have our dress rehearsal at the Trade Center. So we want everybody to come down to the Trade Center on the 21st of March to experience something with a difference, Brenda. A trip down memory lane, going way back, Brenda.
I'm looking at your it's really a trip down memory lane, because I'm looking at your poster. You had a broad back, you had a big back TV.
Exactly.
We don't have big back TVs again. We have flat screen. You have Walkman. You have cassette.
The big foot pants.
Yeah, right. Bell bottoms. Right, nice. So you're really going down memory lane. Yeah, I think that should be a draw, because, you know, it's sometimes so nice these days with the way the world is. It's so nice to just go back and tap into, you know, down to that side and that time, and it was just really nice and cool and pleasant and all of that. So that is wonderful. So where can we get tickets?
We have tickets at Grenadian Optical and at all police stations.
Okay.
So the police canteen, the Port police station, South St. George police station, you can get tickets there. At police headquarters, you can get ticket there as well.
And the cost of tickets?
It's $40 per person. Children pay at the door, and they pay $20 at the door.
Okay. So children pay at the door, and they pay $20 at the door. So a trip down memory lane, Shine Policewomen live in concert. Folks, come on out next Saturday and check out the ladies. Now, WPC Charles, you're a young police officer. First of all, why did you join the RGPF?
That's a question I've been asked many times, and I'm sure all police officers have been asked that question.
I normally really always want to know it's a woman. I don't know why. It's no, you know, it's just, I always want to know why women joined the RGPF. What brought them to the RGPF?
Well, I joined the RGPF because I really wanted a subsistence job. Basically, that's the reason why I joined. But after I would have became a police officer, I started my passion, started to be creative, everything just shifted. Right. So now I'm in the force because I really want to be a force to help others, you know, to achieve more.
Wonderful, yes. Wonderful. So you joined because there was that need for a job, but having been there, I mean, as you entered,
experience it, yes.
Good. That is good. That's a great story. That's good. So what areas of policing are you know, akin to, or which areas you have a great passion for?
Well, there is the Commissioner of Police. I always hear him say, "You grow and blossom wherever you're planted."
Wherever you're planted.
So wherever I am attached, I will do my best. Presently, I'm attached to the Special Victims Unit. Okay. So where we deal with daily operations of.
I have a lot of friends there. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to my ladies. Oh, don't feel left out. It's just that, I work alongside them all the time. So they're very, very special people across there. So don't feel jealous, the rest of you in the RGPF.
It's all women, so that's part of the concert, because one of the main purpose of having the concert is to foster and create a better relationship among the women in the Royal Grenada Police Force. So not just with the community, but amongst the women, to have that strength, the unity.
Right.
Because there's unity in numbers. So once we unite here, we'll achieve great things.
Yeah. And having said that, though, this is a month that we're marking International Women's Day was on Sunday. Having said that, what's your relationship like, or how are you supported by the men? The men who just dominate the force. How are you, as women in the RGPF, how are you supported by these men?
Well, we are getting ample support from the men. They are always with us, encouraging us. As a matter of fact, last year after we had our concert, a gentleman, one of the police officers, approached me. Can you organize one for the men? Oh, can I join the group?
Nice.
I say, okay, I'll put you on the management team. So they support us in whatever way they can. They support us. Likewise, we support them.
That's wonderful.
And so forth. So
that is
we
wonderful.
work as one. It's one police force.
That's right, for the betterment of the community at large. Someone is saying, let me say this, at the risk of escaping imprisonment, Grenada and the police force, by extension, comprise the most beautiful, intelligent, and talented young ladies of peacekeeping in the region. Years ago, if this was so, I might have been an inspector of traffic. Good morning, Depo. All right, Ray Donna Augustine is saying, go Charles and ASP Lewis. And someone is saying, good morning to you guys from Orlando.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yes.
Glad to know you are listening.
Yes, they are locked on.
Yes.
All right. So of course the police are here, and they have something to do. They have something special for you. So ASP Lewis, tell us what special you have for us. What special you have for the audience?
Oh, Lord. So I have something. Who remembers? Because as we say, we are going down memory lane.
Right.
So who remembers when your mother used to send you by the neighbor for a little bit of salt, or some flour, or some sugar, or even a piece of fire, and they put the fire in a piece of coconut shell, and you stand up behind the neighbor window, and you're saying, I go in, because you want the neighbor to come out and give you a little sweetie before you go. So you repeat it louder. I go in, miss.
Yes.
And then as soon as she give you the sweetie, you blaze the track with the fire. It's burning out the coconut shell, but you wouldn't let it go. Brenda, those days were lovely days.
They were.
They were down that memory lane. You have to come to the Trade Center on the 21st of March to see the rest of it. Who remembers?
That's so true. You just said it true. They go by the neighbor and you know the neighbor is getting, I'm going anyway.
And you're not going anywhere until you get that sweetie, Brenda.
Yes.
And you repeated it louder.
All right. So we have some questions as well. We want to give away 2 tickets. We got to do that because we got some other guests lined up. So give us the first question. Want us to do the music first, or the?
Well, we could do the one with the
Okay.
Go ahead.
So we'd like to ask a question. What was the month and year of our first concert at the Grenada Trade Center? The month and year of our first concert. Shine Women Police live in concert.
Okay.
If anybody could answer that question, they get a free ticket.
For next Saturday's event?
For next Saturday's
All
event.
right. So tell us the month and the year for the first Shine. When was the first Shine event? The month and the year? That's what we want. Good. 435-2041. That is the number to call. Someone's calling already. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. The month and the year of the first Shine concert?
It was in March.
Can you lower your radio or your television, thanks?
March 2018. It was March 2018.
No, sorry.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye, love. All right.
Give away, you know. Because it's our
435-2041. That's the access number. Let us know the month and the year of the first Shine concert. That is the first concert put on by the women's arm of the RGPF, Shine, Police Women Live in Concert. If you were listening, we said how old the event is at the top of the program, right? So that should give you your year. And then you probably would just have to play around a bit with your month. But tell us the month and the year of the first Shine, the RGPF Woman in Concert. Let us know. Do you have to call or you text? Yeah, you can text too, Rita. Good morning. You can text, no problem. We take the winners across all the mediums because those on the social platform always complain that the folks on the phone get to win. get to win everything. All right. So yes, let's engage all the folks that are looking on, viewing and listening. 435-2041 is the on-air number if you care to call. If you're on WhatsApp, you can put the answer there. If you're on Facebook, you can put the answer there as well. All right? We're getting another call. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Is it March 2016?
No. Sorry.
Okay.
Thanks for participating. It's not March 2016. Come on. It's not so hard, eh? I know the answer for myself. No. Maybe? Okay. Yes, that's right. That's right. I remember that now. Good morning.
Good morning. Is it 2018?
What month?
March 28th.
No, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. All right. Oh, you're too early with the months. Yeah, you're too early with the months. Let's go. And hold it so hard. Let me see if anybody's saying anything on WhatsApp. No? Yes. All right. Rita, ask if you could call or text. You didn't come up with an answer yet. Good morning.
Good morning.
Gosh, I have to disengage this call. Folks, come on, man. Come on. Once you try to engage us, you take your radio, your television, and those things down. Good morning.
Good morning. April 2018.
No, sorry. You're early. You're too early. All right. Rita says she was told she's not qualified because she's close. Yeah, we figure so, Rita. Stay out of that. You're like family. Family can't participate. Let's take one more call. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. It was June 2018.
June 2018? No, June is too soon. June is too soon. Oh my God. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Is it October 2018?
Sorry.
Okay then.
Almost there.
Yeah, she's almost there. Well, Lord, y'all don't want the ticket. I gotta let these ladies go. Got some other guests to take. Good morning.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead, please.
2018 in December.
No, sorry. No, sorry. Sorry.
So we could give them a tip, huh?
Yes. Go, you give them the tip.
So we had no concert in 2018. So our first concert would be somewhere around before that. Right? So that's a little tip. But and this is the third year.
Right. Good.
Okay.
All right. So it's the third year. There was no concert in 2018. All right. There was one. Good morning.
Good morning. February 2017.
No, sorry. Oh boy. Well, we might have to give away all the tickets next week. Yeah, we might have to give away all the tickets next week. You see, the caller's not listening. Yeah, we give so many clues. I keep saying it's too early. It's too, we give so many clues. Y'all don't want to go to the show? Come on, you're saving a whole $40. Good morning.
Hi, morning. April 2017.
No, sorry. No, sorry. So, listen, we have to pull the curtains down on this. So, we'll have to give away those tickets next week. What do you say, SP?
That's it. You do one with the song. The song?
Okay. We'll have to make that quick. All right. So, you're asking another question. You want to know who sing the
The
song?
nationality.
Just the nationality of the singer.
Bring down the power. The power of love, I say, is the greatest power. Stop hell and damnation. Bring down the power. Love to heal a nation is the greatest power.
Okay, tell us who the nationality of the singer of this song that just played. The nationality of the singer. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Is it a Trinidadian? Hello?
Yes.
Oh, you're asking the nationality so
Of the singer?
Trinidad? Yeah, Trinidadian. Trinidad.
Sorry.
Okay.
All right. 435-2041. Good morning.
Morning, Brenda.
Yes, the nationality of the singer.
Grenadian.
Absolutely.
Good. That's our first winner.
You're absolutely correct. Ella Amdel was born here in Grenada.
Duquesne St. Mark to be exact.
That is absolutely correct. She is from Duquesne, St. Mark. All right, congratulations. Stay on the line so we'll take your details off air. Don't leave. Are you on a landline, by the way?
No, I'm on a mobile on the road.
You're on a mobile on the road?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm stopping. I'm using the Bluetooth. Don't worry, I know the police officers come for me.
All right, stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there, all right? I'm coming to you. Stay right there. All right. I like that. All right, so congratulations. Yes, Ella Andel from Duquesne, St. Mark, Grenada. Shine is a concert. RGPF Women's Arm. It's on next Saturday. Congratulations to that winner. You stay right there and we take your details. And thank you so much, ladies, for stopping by.
Thank you, Brenda.
Yes, P. Lewis, thanks for your special piece. And of course, WPC Charles, thank you so very much. So we're going to see you next Tuesday.
Thank you for having us.
Welcome.
You're most welcome. It was a pleasure. All right, we take a quick break. We'll be right back.
The Grenada Airports Authority wishes to advise the general public that the flying of kites within the vicinity of the airport is prohibited. Prohibited areas include, but not limited to, Caliste, Frequency, Fort Judy, St. Paul's, Mount Parnassus, and Mount Morris, and the vicinity of Lauriston Airport in Carriacou. Flying of kites poses serious threat to aircraft safety, as kites can be easily ingested into aircraft engines or become entangled in aircraft propellers, resulting in engine failure with tragic consequences to aircraft passengers and persons on the ground. The Grenada Airports Authority therefore urges the general public to cooperate towards ensuring the safety of aircraft operations into and out of the Maurice Bishop International Airport. The Grenada Airports Authority will be seeking the assistance of the Royal Grenada Police Force in dealing with violators of this notice. Let us all play our part in making this Easter kite flying season a safe one.
See it first on GBN. All the stories, from politics to industrial unrest. Tourism. Light it up. Light it up.
Nation to Grenada.
Entertainment. Sports and culture.
Great shot there of Anderson Peters from Grenada, the Commonwealth Games bronze medalist.
See more on GBN, your most credible source for information. Nightly at 7.
No, that's not how you cross the pedestrian crossing.
Really? One day I just woke up and I saw pedestrian crosswalks on the road. No one really showed me how to use them properly.
Well, this is how it's done. You never cross before doing these things. They might save your life. First, when you get to the crosswalk, you stop. You look left, you look right. If there's a vehicle coming, you put your hand out, making eye contact with the driver, indicating that you want to cross. And only when the vehicle comes to a complete stop, you quickly cross to the other side.
Stop, look, hand out, eye contact. Wait for pedestrian to cross to the other side, then you happily continue on your journey. This message is brought to you by this group of insurance companies, the Traffic Advisory Body, and the Traffic Department.
Back to the mid-morning buzz. Welcome back. It is 11:31. It's just gone past 11:30, and we're continuing the second hour of the mid-morning buzz. Our next guest here from the National Training Agency, the NTA, and of course NTA SIAP Vocational Skills Training Program. It is on the National Training Agency in collaboration with the Ministry of Finance through the Climate Smart Agriculture and Rural Enterprise Program, SIAP. They're inviting unemployed men and women between the ages of 16 through 35 to apply for CVQ Level 2 training scholarships in the following available occupational skill areas: allied health, agriculture, beekeeping, community tourism, live sound engineering, recording engineering, small engine repairs. So it's a pleasure to have with us this morning from the NTA, Ms. K. Julian Gutu. She is the Marketing and Communications Officer with the NTA, and of course she's no stranger. And to Dwight McLeish. Dwight is a trainee in the Food and Preparation Program of the NTA SIAP Vocational Skills Training Program. Quite a mouthful. Good morning.
Good morning. So I'm back home because 20-something plus years later, I must say to our listeners and our viewers that my first job when I completed university education at the age of 21 in 1994 was with GBN. It wasn't GBN then, it was GBC, Grenada Broadcasting Corporation.
Okay.
And I actually joined the television team at Manjaloo because there was two separate operations at the time. Radio was separate and television, and I spent about 6 years, and then I moved on to another company. So NTA is only my third job in my life. But always in media, always.
Right,
That's
good.
everybody has a passion, so that's my passion, media
Wonderful.
communications.
Well, it's great to have you back here with
Yes,
us
always.
this morning. Yes. So this is quite a very progressive initiative with the NTA and SIAP, the Vocational Skills Training Program. And you have a gamut of designations here, like Allied Health Services, which is patient care.
Okay, let me give you a little bit of background on this. So SIAP is actually the project which replaced MARP. I don't know if you've heard of MARP. So every now and then the government finances or has these funded projects to in some way help or to alleviate poverty in the country and to increase incomes, to help youth in their career development, etc. And SIAP is one such program. So this program is all actually under the Ministry of Finance, and it's in the Rural Development Unit of the Ministry of Finance. It's funded it's funded in part by the Government of Grenada, the International Fund for Agricultural Development, IFAD, and the Caribbean Development Bank.
Okay.
So persons receiving training under this project, basically they receive a scholarship. They do not have to pay for the training. And the training has several different components. It's an agriculture, as the name suggests, Climate Smart Agriculture and Rural Enterprise Program, SIAP. So it has several different components, but the component that we are involved with is the VST, or Vocational Skills Training component. And we are not the only one. There are two other organizations that are also involved in doing the training. So this component intends to train 400 young people in Grenada between 16. Yes. And we have the mandate at NTA to certify all of those persons, because all of the training will be leading to Caribbean Vocational Qualification, or CVQ. And but we also have to train 160 of that 400. The other trainees will be going to classes under TAMCC and NULO. So NULO and TAMCC are also doing training under this project, and ourselves. And we started in October. So the first set of training that we put out was agro-food processing, crop production, food preparation and cookery, which Dwight McLeish, our guest here, is in that program right now. That's an ongoing program. And then we also had community cultural performance. We had a bit of issues with the community cultural performance, and so we put it on hold, but it's also open for recruitment again. So we did another round. We are doing another round of recruitment right now for the programs that you highlighted at the beginning. And that's to complete the 160 persons to be trained. So that would include the allied health, patient care, the beekeeping, community tourism, etc. So we are open right at the moment for accepting applications from persons 16 and 35 who are unemployed. Those are the basic criteria for this training.
Okay.
And the training is for a 6-month duration, classroom, and then another 3 months with an employer. At the end, it is hoped that they will receive full-time employment, or they will go on to do further training in business development, and so to become self-employed or to do their own startup business.
Right. So your collaboration for this vocational skills training program, as you mentioned, the employer. So the collaboration is also with employers.
Yes.
So what employers are required to do?
Well, the employers, they have to. They would have been approached to take on these trainees for 3 months, so that they could now put their skills that they've learned in the classroom into practical experience, so they can gain the practical experience. So they will have that 3 months before they complete the program. Now,
it's almost like
apprenticeship, yeah. Right. So what we call a traineeship. What we have seen in the past is that some people, if they're really good and the employer has a vacancy, they get kept on.
Yeah.
And then if they have no space but they're really good, then others may get employed with another agency or another employer. So basically the hope is that persons will perform so well that they will when they do the traineeship, they will get kept, or they will get some other employer will pick them up at the end of the training. But all of the training will lead to level 2 certification at the end.
And the duration of all from start to
9 months.
9 months. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So they're getting a thorough.
Yeah.
And so it has 3 components: life skills, the skills training, and the traineeship. Life skills. Let me explain that. Persons have or acquire skills for a job. So you are a radio personality, you may do radio journalism, that's your skill. But then what about how you deal with your clients, so your customers, how you deal with your other coworkers? So they have to learn things like conflict resolution and workplace skills that they need to interact with each other,
workplace etiquette and
all of that.
Yeah.
So communication skills, all that sort of stuff. The life skills even include and goes so far into things like the sexual health, and because that may affect productivity, general health and wellness. It goes into that because you have to be well to be able to work well. So it covers quite a bit of. There is a curriculum, a life skills curriculum.
Okay, great. That's wonderful. And so, Mr. McLeish, hi. He says hi.
He is in one of our programs right now.
Yes. So you are in the food preparation training. So tell us about your experience. Well, first of all, what led you to it? How did you first hear about it?
Well, how I first heard about it is my mom.
Okay.
Yes. She told me about it, which I have a passion for cooking. Yeah, I love cooking.
Nice.
So during the course of the 4 or 5 months I've been there, I learned a lot. Just a lot of things like self-management, health and safety, and now first aid.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's been good so far.
Right. And how are the things you're learning, the mechanical things I should say, how do you see that complementing or making you more, like, empowering you in your passion for cooking, and I'm sure eventually becoming a professional in the culinary arts? Yes, because a chef is what we're aiming for, right?
Yes, it is.
Good. So tell me.
Well, it opened to teach me a lot of things, like new things, like stuff like especially recipes and things I didn't know about before.
Right.
So I get to learn a lot of new things like cooking, how to manage myself and other stuff like that.
What did you learn about food preparation that you probably took for granted or you probably never knew?
My grandma.
Yeah.
She loved cooking, so I kind of followed in her footsteps.
Okay. But as you're in this course now, did anything come up that was like, okay, so that's how this blends with this, or this is how, this with... Okay, so for instance, we cook, we like to cook, we get our things, we get creative and all of that, but we never really think of, like, now we have the coronavirus, and we have these protocols and so on, and we never think of how, let's say, if we just cut something on a surface, we don't think about what's laying on the surface. So how has things like hygiene, proper food preparation as it relates to health and safety, what are you learning about that you didn't know before?
Well, with what you just mentioned about the cutting of especially meat,
right?
You must sanitize after. Once you deal with fresh food like meat and things, you must sanitize after using it, because sometimes it could cross-contaminate with other foods, and sometimes you could get sick. Really, it could be detrimental. So yeah, it's been a lot.
Okay, good.
So I brought him along to be a voice for young men, because in the NTA, we've been in existence 10 years, carrying out and supervising training, vocational training. And what we have observed is that 88% women come forward for training and certification. Only 21 or so percent of men come forward for training and certification.
That's a big disparity
so
there.
He is a young man who is going to classes, and we have so much difficulty getting men into any kind of training or even coming forward, the ones who have skills to be certified. So I brought him along so that he could encourage other young men to say, well, there are opportunities, and you could make something positive out of your life.
Yeah.
You could get trained, you could get certified. And then his intention, based on what he told me, is that he wants to start his own business when he's done with this.
Nice.
So he wants to do his own cooking and selling and stuff, whether it's in a restaurant or what. So this could be an encouragement for other young men.
Absolutely.
And, there are some of the areas that we have here, hopefully it will attract some of the young men.
Live sound engineering, recording.
It's not written on the paper, but outboard boat engine repairs is one of the programs that's also being offered.
Even small engine repairs, that's a big deal.
Yeah, because people are cutting, I think everybody in my neighborhood was cutting grass on Sunday, and the weed eaters need fixing and all of that. So
they need to stop cut grass on Sundays though, but anyway, that's a whole other topic.
Yeah, I actually posted about it on my WhatsApp. I was like, why does everybody have to cut grass on a Sunday? It's the Lord's Day of rest.
Yeah. So, and live sound engineering should dovetail into the spiraling of the music industry and all of that.
Recording engineering, all of that is interesting. That apiculture, beekeeping, honey is big. Grenada's honey is doing very well internationally, globally. We have some of the best honey, so if we can get young people involved in that as well, that's also good. The community tourism, the cultural performance, there's a lot. People think cultural performance and acting and all this thing that we do here, when Chris and so puts on and you rise and so, it's like a hobby. But I mean, acting, as you see, we watch television every day, all the movies. These people earn millions of dollars doing this. They're millionaires.
Well, it depends on the job you're doing. It's very important to learn the performing arts, such as the job I do here.
Yes.
Because if you don't know how to do those things, you fall flat on your face.
Yes.
Or you just be like, blah.
Yeah, so it's not, we have to change the mindset that it's a hobby. It's an actual job, and you have to get paid for it. Like, people expect you to, call you to be an MC and maybe just want you to do it for free. This is a career. You get paid for it. You know what I mean? Yes. So.
All right. So look in the there's a camera and appeal to some young men to sign up for this. The application deadline is the 21st.
21st.
That's March. Yeah. And so yeah.
All right. So appealing to all young men out there to join up with the program. If you don't want to be in the food industry, there are many other programs you could choose to do. So I'm just encouraging you guys to sign up and do something with yourselves.
Okay, all right. Just to let folks know, the interested candidates, that you can complete your application form at the NTA office, that's Belmont Road, St. George, the Grencoder's office, Lower Depredin Street, Gove, Labukan Creative Center, GCNA Complex, Karani James Boulevard, and at Sado office, Grand Brass, St. Andrew. Again, the application deadline is the 21st of March. 400 young people, that's a target to qualify between the ages of 16 and 35 to apply for CVQ Level 2 training scholarships. And you heard Julian Gutu, she gave the gamut of just how intense and comprehensive the training would be, even to getting placements to go into the workforce. And you can get to stay if you're very serious
about it. Just one more thing, Brenda. Besides those places, they can download the form from our website, www.grenada.nta.gd, and fill it out. Or they can go to our Facebook page, National Training Agency, Grenada, and it's also on there that they can download it and then drop it into the office.
And they can give you a call at 435-9092.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
If they need to find out any more information.
Right. Thank you so very much for stopping by, and look forward to having you soon again. Anything before you leave us?
Well, I would like to come back again sometime soon. We're always doing training. So under the same program, we have we need to train 60 we need to certify 60 persons as well who are already skilled. Now, these don't need to go through a training program. they are just going to be assessed by an assessor to receive the certification. So that would be persons who are already skilled in the job, working in a job, but they have no certification. So they can also do this also for free. It's a scholarship under this
program. It is so important that people know these things. You get the feeling that they figure nothing is happening, but all these great things are happening.
Yes,
so
and we would like to encourage, I will come back, because we would like to encourage more working people who are not certified to get certified.
Wonderful.
There are always a lot more opportunities. You could never be stuck like in one place because you don't have certification. And the certification, you can get a job throughout Caribbean, throughout CARICOM.
Indeed. Thank you and congratulations for all the work you're doing at the NTA.
Yes.
And thank you so much for stopping by. Kate Julian Gutu, the communications manager with the National Training Agency, and this wonderful young man here, McLeish?
Yes.
Young McLeish.
His favorite dish, he says his best dish is lasagna. I'm putting it out there. He makes a master lasagna.
All right, we're looking forward to it.
Remember Brenda.
Remember that when you open up your business, all right? All right, we take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Stormboard careless or intentional bushfires, dead out. Youths, hunters, smokers, let's prevent bushfires. Here's why.
Yeah, bushfires. The shoreline wet, crops should be bushfires. Can't eat the food, scarcity, threatened biodiversity, cause water shortage, water calamity. Bushfires, watersheds deplete, water quality, threaten property, life and security. Bushfires set intentionally, water insanity.
Bushfires can cause millions in losses annually and are often caused by careless or intentional actions indictable under the law. Forests are life-giving. Save them. A message from the Fire Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force and the Caribbean Open Trade Support.
As part of our social media revamp, the GBN is committed on providing accurate information by just one click through our social media platforms. You can now follow our Facebook page at GBN Television, together with our sister stations Classic FM Grenada and Hot FM Grenada. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Grenada Broadcasting Network. They say one picture is worth 1,000 words. Now you have the opportunity to follow us on Instagram at GBN_news and our newly added WhatsApp feature to our News and Current Affairs Department on telephone number 473-405-3052. GBN, with you, anywhere, everywhere.
The mid-morning buzz, of course, we have our friend from Real Value here with us this morning. Good morning, Cami.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing terrific.
Yeah,
It's
you
terrific
sound better.
Tuesday. Of course I better. Hello. What's going on with you? Why you have that inhaler?
Oh no, when you have sinusitis and allergies and stuff like that, it's always good to carry around an inhaler. Also your hand sanitizer as well, guys,
Girl, look, just get some rum and some spirits, huh? Hand sanitizer business.
Well, I mean, I made my own hand sanitizer.
Hot yeah. I saw the governor of New York. The prisoners, in one of the largest prisons in New York, they made hand sanitizer. So when CVS and all these big pharmacies ran out, he's giving out en masse what they made at the prison.
Yeah, and I mean it's pretty easy. Anything to remain safe right now. Yeah.
And while we're on that though, how's that Real Value in terms of supply? What is happening? Are people flying in? You know how we behave when there's a hurricane? Are people coming in? Give us what's happening. Why are you laughing?
It has not become like as panicky as the rest of the world has been, but people are doing their due diligence by just remaining proactive as possible.
I'm happy to hear we're doing that.
So we don't see like a heavy rush, as soon as everything comes in, like they're flying, but they are being like what's a good word? Proactive, more proactive than anything else.
I like to hear that. We're proactive.
Yeah.
Don't want us to panic. We want us to plan and prepare.
Exactly.
And be vigilant.
Exactly. So you don't see as soon as we open, people just rushing the aisles and taking up all the toilet paper and stuff like that. that's a conversation for another time.
Right.
Okay, let me just quickly go through. We have Easter coming up. Easter is pretty much next month, really. So we have we're going to be open on Good Friday, 10th April from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. On Saturday, 11th, from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. And Easter Monday, which will be the 13th of April, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay.
So, of course, we will be putting all these notices up at the supermarket, also on our social media pages. I know, right? I mean, we're in March already. Easter is in April, so less than a month away if you really think about it. Also, this week, our product of the week is Rainforest Caribbean Snapper Fillets. We are still in Lent. So, I don't know what you give up for your 40 days, but some people give up meat and stuff like that.
I'm a Catholic, but I don't give up anything. What I do is embrace part of what Lent is and try to weave that into my life.
Yeah.
I don't like this thing about giving up. I don't understand what that means. I do something that will mark Lent in a way that is pleasing to God, and that would bring some benefit to me as an individual in terms of my growth. I think all that giving up stuff is superficial, because you could give up chicken for the whole 40 days and you're still behaving like a
crazy person.
But that's just me.
But to each his own. To each his own. But I know a lot of people do give up like chicken and stuff like that. So Rainforest Caribbean Snapper is a pretty good place to go. It was $39. Currently it's $37.25, giving you a savings of $1.75. And that's for a 1 pound bag, and it's fish. So
that's a good price.
So you can find it right at the top of aisle 5, right, where our frozen our seafood showcase is at, right? Also, we have a special on frozen drumsticks. It's a limited time special offer. It's only $2.99 per pound. Also,
$2.99
per pound.
Oh, you just tell them about fish and then you make drumsticks so easy to get.
But it is. But usually, I don't know how many people know this, but we have one of the least expensive cost of chicken on the island.
Yeah, man.
Like we've actually checked that before. So if you didn't know, now you know. So I mean, this is a special offer. However, we usually have pretty good prices on our chicken.
Gotcha.
But as we said, we have to cater for all individuals, not only the Catholics and who are giving up chicken, but we have to cater for everybody.
Indeed.
All right, let me just quickly go to our farmers. There has not been much changes in our farmers list this week. We're pretty much asking for the same things apart from yam. So let me go through that list again. It's okra. Let's be thing. But anyway, this is Grenada okra.
It's okra.
It's okra.
You spell it properly, but it's okra.
It's okra. Well, that's what I grew up with. Sorry guys, but it's okra. Avocados, cucumbers, sweet corn, plantain, broccoli flower, mangoes, watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew, tanya, bell peppers, cherry tomatoes, pineapples. All right, as I said before, you could always call in, ask to speak to our purchasing department. It's 439-2121, and of course we will also be posting this on our Facebook page. All right.
What's the special of the week?
So it's a rainforest snapper.
Okay.
Yeah, but we also do have a couple frequent shopper specials. So if you have a frequent shopper card, we also have certain specials that are available for you throughout all our aisles. So at least every aisle has at least 4 frequent shopper specials, and we even have more specials open to our regular shoppers as well. So you don't need to have a frequent shopper card. However, we do advise you to get a frequent shopper card because you get discounts and you also get points as well. All right. We have one more special before time goes out. Currently, we have a promotion on dog food. Well, not really dog food, but with the purchase of dog food, then you get a free dog choke collar. And what a dog choke collar is, it's helpful for when you're trying to train a puppy or a dog or something like that. Right? So on the purchase of Purina Benny-Full original dog food of £14, you can receive a free choke dog choke collar, and they come in 2 sizes. So they have medium and large sizes, and this offer is open from 9th March to the 31st of March.
Okay.
So there's 6 different items that you could purchase and receive one of those dog collars, and it's just the bigger bags of dog food. So it's a 14 pound, a 16 pound, a 17 pound, a 26 pound bags. You could purchase them and just get a free choke collar. So all you're really required to do is take your dog food and the chain and press it to the cashier, and you will get the chain free.
Wonderful.
All right. So quickly, that's it. Our specials for this week. Of course, always come down to Real Value. We have everything you need for a grocery store. So you have your hot foods,
including
you have
for your pets.
Exactly. You have your hot foods, you have your deli counter, you have, your seafood, you have your chicken, you have every single thing that you need. And we also carry quite a bit of local produce as well. Yeah?
All right. Well, thank you, Cami. Nice seeing you. And your inhaler. Keep it on that side. Give me a little elbow bounce right there, so. Good. We're good to go. Namaste.
Namaste.
Oh, you didn't do the sign. You just said it.
Yeah, but sorry, Brenda. Let's do it your way.
That's our program, everyone. We're speaking to Camelia Brown. Of course, Camelia is the Public Relations and Marketing Officer with Real Value IGA. And that's second hour. We got to wrap. We got to run. It is news time. Those of you our radio listeners, of course, stay tuned for all the latest DJs, local, international, and sports and weather right here on Classic Radio. Bye-bye, everybody.